It's sort of like, yeah. Because it's not by sex anymore. You know, whatever color they want. Yeah. Sam's the only one with a gold star in his hat. One cow. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Better music. All I know is I sit between Simone and Ballard during graduation. I have no idea who I was. You announced my name when I got my diploma and not Good job, Nate. There's the validation. fastest, maybe. That's nice. Knuckles or something to do. Jeez. Hey, Roy, you want to sit down here until Kay gets here? All right. She makes it, she makes it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please silence your cell phones and rise for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see? Good evening, members of the school board, Superintendent Bush, teachers, faculty, family, friends, and the class of 2016. I'm Nathan Yanez, this year's senior class president, and I am honored to be speaking with you tonight. Thank you for joining us in celebration of our graduation. I would also like to thank Bones Graffiti for the backdrop. I spent a lot of time watching YouTube videos of other speeches because I actually had a hard time writing a speech. Not because there wasn't a lot to say, but because there was too much to say. So here's my idea of our high school experience. I clearly remember my first day of high school. My mom insisted on walking me in. Those of you who know my mom don't find that very hard to believe. I remember saying, "No, Mom, really, I'm fine." I walked up to the steps of the 100 building, and I took it all in. And I looked and I said, "Is this really what high school is supposed to look like?" Half the school was covered in construction fences, and half the upperclassmen were smooching. It scared me a little, but let's be honest, it still scares me when some of you guys smooch. Well, 4 years later, the construction is done, and we have enjoyed our senior year. We have put so much work into graduation the past 4 years. But it wasn't our work alone that brought us to this day. It was also the hard work of our parents and guardians, our teachers, counselors, custodians, Miss Walker, Mr. Triplet, and my favorite ladies in the office, who brought us here. Their hard work sometimes went underappreciated. If I ever forgot to say thank you, I'm saying it now. Thank you. Our teachers over the years have become our role models and our mentors. We have learned a great deal of information from them, and they have played a huge role in our success. One teacher in particular, my advisor for 4 years, Miss Iverson, saw success in each and every student. She still plays a large role in my success. I would especially like to thank all of our parents. They really had to go through a lot to see us graduate. 18 plus years, they took care of us, and taking care of us involves a lot. It involves food, clothes, school, rides, life lessons, and a lot of other things that parents do that we don't say. So I would just like to say thank you to my parents, especially my mom, and all the other parents of graduates for putting up with us that long. My mom and dad have taught me so much. They have taught me love, respect, responsibility, and so much more. Our parents are our inspiration. The lessons our parents taught us will help us succeed in whatever path we take. This path is different for every Fort Bragg High School graduate. Some of us are going to college or trade school, some of us entering the workforce, and others of us will be serving our country. I wish and pray for success in all of your endeavors and paths in life. I know that Fort Bragg graduates can and will do great things. In my opinion, the Fort Bragg High School School District is a unique one. It is small and somewhat isolated. Fort Bragg is a very tight-knit community. We have seen this on many occasions. And these qualities of a small community have allowed us to be successful in the future. It has allowed us to feel comfortable and to feel part of a community that truly cares about every student's success. As much as we have complained about Fort Bragg, which I know we all do, it holds a special place in our hearts, and most of us will be back in the near future. I guarantee it. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2016. I will now read a translated version in Spanish. Buenas tardes, miembros del comité escolar, superintendente Bush, maestros, familias, amigos y la clase de 2016. Soy Nathan Yanes, presidente de la clase de este año. Me siento orgulloso de hablar con ustedes esta tarde. Gracias a todos ustedes para asistir a nuestra graduación. Nosotros hemos puesto mucho trabajo en nuestra graduación los últimos 4 años. Pero no solamente fue nuestro empeño, sino los maestros, consejeros, la señora Walker, el señor Triplett y mis damas favoritas en la oficina. Gracias a todos. Nuestros maestros en los últimos años se han convertido en nuestros modelos, ejemplares y mentores. Nosotros hemos aprendido mucho de ellos. Una maestra en particular para mí es la maestra Iverson. Ella vio potencial en cada uno de nosotros. Ella continúa motivando a sus alumnos y se preocupa por el éxito de nosotros. Sobre todo, me gustaría dar las gracias a todos los padres que nos han apoyado todos estos años. Gracias por todo el amor. En este momento, quisiera darles las gracias a mis padres y abuelos, en especial mi mamá, por todo el esfuerzo que pasamos juntos. Mi mamá y mi papá me han enseñado mucho. Me enseñaron a tener amor, respeto, responsabilidad y muchas otras cualidades. Nuestros padres son nuestra inspiración, enseñándonos lecciones de la vida que nos va a ayudar a sobresalir en el futuro. Este camino será diferente para cada estudiante de Fort Bragg. Algunos irán a la universidad o escuela de comercio, algunos trabajarán y otros irán a nuestro país. Mi deseo para todos es que tengan éxito en todos sus esfuerzos y caminos en la vida. Yo sé que los estudiantes de Fort Bragg pueden y van a hacer grandes cosas. Gracias y felicidades a la clase de 2016.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the greatest show on earth, my graduation. Did I say mine? Ooh, I meant our. Mostly mine, though. Let's say 7:30. Just kidding, it's all our graduation. And I'm glad the entire class of 2016 is here. Well, except Carl. He forgot to turn in his 1986 paperback edition of To Kill a Mockingbird. That thing was worth an entire 50 cents. Ha! You showed him, right? 12 years means nothing if you get to turn in a book. Well, anyway, thank you for coming this afternoon. My name is Matthew Matson, and I'm valedictorian of this class. I bet you've heard of me. I'm on page 4, line 4 of your program, right under welcome and right above salutatorian. You might have noticed by now, I'm not your typical valedictorian. No, it's not because I'm short. And to answer the question that someone asked me earlier, I did not wander over from Redwood down the street, and I'm not at the wrong graduation. That was 8th grade promotion, and that was last night. No, I'm not your typical valedictorian, because they are normally stuffy and boring. I might not be able to tell you what time the first period bell rings, but I could tell you the resting heartbeat of a velociraptor on a cold Cretaceous winter night. And I'm sure you already know, it's 120 beats per minute. Now, there are billions of other valedictorians around the country, and there will be billions more next year giving basically the same speech. We will conquer, what a journey it has been. Now we're ready to take on the world. Yeah, you heard it all last year, you probably hear it next year, but not this year. I have everything to do about it. That flew away. I'll try to keep it shorter than a ride at your seat. Has anyone noticed how long those are? I mean, I went to get a 15-foot extension cord, and the receipt was at least twice as long as the cord. But it's not all bad. The other time I went to get a scarf, and I got a second one for free. It was made out of paper, though. Strange. Oh, wait, that was a receipt again. It did keep me warm, though. I dropped it in the fireplace, and it burned for 3 fortnights. I'll also do my best to keep you guys entertained throughout this whole speech. I would have filled this entire thing with just witty, short puns, but I was told to sprinkle a few thank yous in amongst the humor. Yeah, normal speech stuff. But hear me out. We have the coolest, most supportive community there is. Pretty much the entire town is here. Really, if you think about it, it's the best time to go to Safeway. The whole town is here. You could sneak out right now. I'll distract them. If your kid has a name at the end of the alphabet, you got at least an hour. This is the time when past valedictorians usually complain about navigating through construction. Well, that's over, so I can't do that. Well, I'm sure you've noticed our new quad. It's got more cement than the Hoover Dam, and boy, is that stuff bright. You know who else noticed it? The astronauts on the International Space Station. You can actually see it from here. It's that golden shine in the background. Needless to say, it actually looks pretty good now. I'm gonna miss this school and the people in it. You guys are like pretty adequate. I like at least 15 of you. Just kidding, 10. I like exactly 10 of you. I think you know who you are, but I'll give you a hint. It's not you, Chase. Me. When you walked with the guy for graduation one time. Anyways, I know what you're thinking. This speech is getting right at your seat long. So I'll conclude with a quote from my favorite book, The Lord of the Flies. Transaction number 2016. One Dr. Pepper. Wait, I don't remember this book being so long. Oh wait, that's the receipt again. Here it is. Here it isn't. This appears to be the 1986 paperback edition of To Kill a Mockingbird. That sounds familiar. Wait! Silverfine Carl, he can graduate now. We'll wait. And while we're waiting, since this speech is starting to sound like a really bad stand-up comedy act, I should take the time to thank a few people. No one in this crowd behind me could say that they made it here today without the help of someone. Personally, I could stand here for 10 minutes listening to people I'd like to thank, but I won't. Instead, I'll just mention a few people. My awesome brother Nick, sitting up in the audience right now, he's always been there for me. Joshua De La Toro Brown, who's behind me right now, helped me write this entire speech. And everyone in the audience today that has helped us get this far, I thank you. Well, I think Carl just showed up, so I guess that's it for my speech. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully it wasn't the worst speech you ever heard. Hopefully it was actually the best. You might have thought the speech was ridiculous. That just reflects my animated and eccentric personality. I'd like to thank you again for coming to our graduation. I hope my speech has earned me my place here at this podium and a space under welcome above salutatorium, page 4, line 4 of your program. Thank you.
And I'm honored to be speaking in front of all of you today. I want to thank all of the parents who have supported their children and in doing so, allowed them the opportunity of being here. But I also want to apologize to them because their children will only continue to be more expensive as they move on to college or decide they want to travel the world and have a life-altering experience or experiences. I also want to take a moment to thank the wonderful teachers that have brought us here today. In particular, I want to thank Mr. Kirkley. You learnt me English good. It was an absolute privilege to be one of your last students at FHS. Jay Brown, it was an honor. Your U.S. government class taught me the importance of voting, even when the end is near. Tara Larson, I'm going to miss your singing at 8 in the morning, but I'm sure I will hear the echoes for years to come, no matter where I am. And last but not least, congratulations to the class of 2016. Now, my experience running in cross country over the years has made me come to realize that high school is just like running a 3-mile race. The first thing that made me come to this epiphany was when I was struggling to finish senior deadlines, and I asked myself, when does this ever end? Because I'm exhausted. And well, in cross country, I asked myself that question every single race. We all began freshman year at the starting line with our adrenaline pumping, our bodies tingling with excitement to be able to say that we are officially in high school and our minds focused on the years ahead. We were well on our way to completing the first mile of the race. We didn't quite know how to pace ourselves. Some of us probably sprinted at the opportunity to do high school sports and be involved with clubs, while others were as cautious to join anything at all. Either way, that first mile was puzzling, and we were all trying to run with the crowd and fit in. Towards the end of the first mile, we realized we still had a long way to go, and that second mile was coming up quick. Soon it was sophomore year, and everything was still confusing because we were underclassmen, and of course, we were far away and couldn't see the finish line. Our legs began to get heavier because of the lost adrenaline, but we continued. Eventually, by junior year and the end to the middle of the race, we became more powerful. We began to define ourselves. We began to be role models for others, and coaches started to expect us to set the pace. At the end of that second mile, we learned to take on a lot of responsibility, and some people ran with it, so to speak, while others decided to stay in their comfort zone. All of us persevered, though, despite the pain of exams and essays, which are just like lactic acid building up in our muscles when we run. Finally, now, it's the third mile, and we can see the finish line approaching. What we do in this last mile can affect us. We are choosing where we want to be, what we want to do, who we are, and of course, everyone is just asking us what our future holds. The end of this third mile is when we feel the fatigue, not only in our bodies, but in our minds. We begin to feel a mixture of fear and excitement that these 4 years are over and new adventures are before us. We are finally here at graduation, seconds away from that finish line. And when it's over, we will look back on that race that was high school and wonder why we wanted it to end so quickly. We will remember all the good times with our close friends, and of course, we will remember the dance moves to our air band. We will begin to look forward to more races to come, but we will always remember where we came from and what shaped us to become who we are. And that is the small community of Fort Bragg, cheering us on as we prepare for our next race. Thank you, and good luck to the class of 2016.
James, quiet, please.
Got it? Just kidding.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Bruce Triplett, and I'm the assistant principal here at Fort Bragg High School. Tonight, I have the honor of recognizing many of the outstanding seniors in the class of 2016. As you may have noticed, 32 of the 116 students have a gold cord on their robes. This gold cord is awarded to graduating seniors who have earned National Honor Society recognition for 7 semesters. This means these students have earned a cumulative academic grade point average of 3.5 or higher during their entire high school career. Students, please stand when I say your name, and please hold your applause until I've read all the names. Kayla Anderson, Venus Bird, Annalisa Christensen, Reagan Davenport, Madison Elledge, Andrea Gonzalez Valenzuela, Tracy Gordon, Tyler Gustafson, Brianna Hackley, Riley Harrison, Ashley Ottawa, Ben Kafin, Madison Morse, Leslie Leal, Riley Lombardi Hackett, Matthew Matson, Justice Nolte, Simone Nelson, Sam Perkins, Madison Piori, Julia Ravella, Carly Rexroad, Elizabeth Reyes, Max Russell, Sam Russell, Carla Spons, Taylor Stonebarger, Ryan Waddington, Sarah Waugh, Adrian Woodward, Caesar Nathaniel Yanez, and finally, Victoria Yanez.
All right.
Thank you. Good to see you. The State of California awards outstanding seniors the Golden State Seal Merit Diploma to graduates who have demonstrated mastery of the curriculum in at least 6 subject matters areas based on grades, smarter balance results, and/or CST results. We'd like to apologize because some of the students were inadvertently unnoted in the program due to a computer error. This year, we have 29 seniors accepting this honor. Students, please stand when I call your name and remain standing until all names have been read. Kayla Anderson, Annalisa Christensen, Molly Dorsey, Ashley Eddings, Madison Elledge, Andrea Gonzalez Valenzuela, Tracy Gordon, Brianna Hackley, Riley Harrison, Ashley Ottawa, Ben Kafin, Leslie Leal, Riley Lombardi Hackett, Matthew Matson, Justice Nolte, Simone Nelson, Sam Perkins, Madison Piori, Julia Ravella, Carly Rexroad, Elizabeth Reyes, Max Russell, Carla Spons, Taylor Stonebarger, Ryan Waddington, Caesar Nathaniel Inyet, Braden Wade, Sarah Waugh, and finally, Victoria Inyet. Please be seated. Each year, our faculty honors the most outstanding seniors in each academic area. This next group of students have been chosen by their teachers because they have demonstrated the ability to work hard, persevere through challenges, and maintain an outstanding level of commitment in their subject. Students, please stand when I say your name, and please hold your applause until I have read all the names. This year's outstanding seniors are in agriculture, Ashley Ottawa. In art, Layla Brown. In band, Carla Spons. In ceramics, Jasper Estes. In choir, Allison Edwards. In culinary arts, Brenda Diaz. In English, Brianna Hackley. In foreign language, Sean Reno. Native speaker, Leslie Leal. In mathematics, Brianna Hackley. In photography, Reagan Davenport and Jessica Matlick. In physical education, Tyler Baker and Ty Sutton. In science, Rihanna Hackley. In social studies, Matthew Matson. In woodshop, Adrian Woodward. And then finally in yearbook, Maya Baser. Thank you. You may be seated. We are fortunate at Fort Bragg High School to offer a wide array of competitive athletic opportunities to our student body. Each varsity head coach has submitted the names of their outstanding senior athlete. Students, please stand when I say your name. In cross country, Elias Leinhardt. In volleyball, Shayla Junker and Madison Fiore. In girls soccer, Ellie Reyes. In boys soccer, Brendan Baldor. In football, Kaylor Sullivan and Sam Perkins. In girls basketball, Madison Fiore and Jaden Gardner. In boys basketball, Kaylor Sullivan and Tyler Baker. In wrestling, Ty Sutton. In cheer, Madison Bragg, Annalisa Christensen, Cheyenne Cooper, and Riley Harrison. In baseball, Tristan Cooper. In softball, Tiana Orsi. In swimming, Lupe Toscano. In tennis, Max Russell. And finally in track, Paul Mormon Jr. Thank you, you may be seated. The last award I'll be presenting tonight is the Seal of Biliteracy. This Seal of Biliteracy is awarded by the state of California and the Mendocino County Office of Education in recognition of students who have attained a high level of mastery in 2 or more languages. This is the second year for this program at Fort Bragg High School. Last year we were happy to have awarded 5 students the Seal of Biliteracy. This year, we're truly excited to have 14 students who will receive this award. These students have achieved a high GPA, high test scores on their English Language Arts state assessment, and a minimum score of 3 on the AP Spanish test. Students, please stand when I say your name. Congratulations to Giselle Aguayo, Giselle Barrientos, Alexis Carrillo, Zaida Duran Servin, Jesus Guyana Bermudez, Tracy Gordon, Leslie Leal, Stephanie Polito Garcia, Elizabeth Reyes, Madeline Rodriguez, Andrea Gonzalez Valenzuela, Cynthia Romero, Ariana Sanchez, and finally, Olivia Placencio. Congratulations to all the biliterate graduates and all our seniors. Thank you. You may be seated. And next up is our counselors, Mark Boley and Christine Decker.
Congratulations, class of 2016. Your hard work and dedication has earned this graduating class a combined total of $153,544 in local scholarships. This amount does not include the thousands of dollars the students have received from their schools. That amount would have at least doubled. The generosity from our local businesses and organizations is just another reason and a reminder of why Fort Bragg is such a wonderful, supportive community to raise our children. Thank you to our community, local businesses, and organizations that have supported Fort Bragg High School students through these scholarships. This money will support several students in reaching their goals and help dreams come true. Seniors, if you are awarded a scholarship this evening, please make a mental note. You will receive a letter in the mail next week explaining how to collect your money. It is a very important letter. Look for it in the mail. So without further ado, the first scholarship of the evening is the American Legion Auxiliary Sequoia Unit number 96, in the amount of $300 to two of our students, Taylor Stonebarger and Adrian Woodward. Please stand. The Bernheisel Scholarship for Excellence in Education, new this year, given by David Bernheisel in honor of his parents. Jay and Janet Bernheisel, who were both teachers in the Fort Bragg Unified School District. There's a $500 scholarship going to Sarah Waugh. California Retired Teachers Association, CRTA, Division 55 Bessie Scott Scholarship Fund, in the amount of $1,000 is awarded to Ashley Hadala. California School Employees Association, number 487, Tom Carlson Memorial, in the amount of $300 is given to two students, Madison Elledge and Sarah Waugh. Coastal Mendocino Association of Realtors, Alan B. Carlson, in the amount of $1,000 goes to Victoria Yanez. Coastal Mountain Conference Student Athlete of the Year Award, in the amount of $350 is awarded to Sam Perkins. Community Foundation of Mendocino County, in the amount of $1,000 goes to Ashley Eddings. Elks National Foundation is handing out one $500 scholarship to Kayla Anderson, and $900 in local and $800 in state to Nathan Yanez. The Coldwell Florist Winters Incorporated is handing out a $5,000 scholarship to Taylor Stonebarger. Floyd and Bethina Cooney Memorial, in the amount of $1,000, goes to Kaylor Richards Sullivan. The James G. Cummings Foundation is handing out $4,000 for 2 years to 4 of our students. Those students are Madison Elledge, Leslie Leal, Simone Nelson, and Jennifer Palomar. Gene Eastman Memorial, given by Dale Perkins, a teacher retired from Dana Gray Elementary in memory of Gene Eastman, who was a local therapist. They're awarding $500 each to 3 of our students, and those students are Heather Ahumada, Brian Hurtado, and Darren Rex Rowe. The Fort Bragg District Teachers Association is awarding 3 scholarships in the amount of $256.25 each to Molly Dorsey, Haley Hillstad, and Madison Peoria. The Fort Bragg Fire Ladies is awarding $425 to 5 of our students, Cheyenne Cooper, Riley Harrison, Tiana Orsi, Taylor Richards Sullivan, and Sarah Waugh. The Fort Bragg Volunteer Fire Department is handing out 3 scholarships. The first in the amount of $300, and that is to Shaston Roach. 2 $500 scholarships to Riley Harrison and Kayla Richards Sullivan, and 3 $900 scholarships to Cheyenne Cooper, Tiana Orsi, and Sarah Waugh. The Fort Bragg Girls Softball Association Athletic Scholarship is awarding $250 to Maya Baser, Reagan Davenport, Jaden Gardner, Tiana Orsi, and Sarah Waugh. Fort Bragg Grange, number 672, is awarding $500 to 3 of our students, Ashley Hadala, Matthew Matson, and Nathan Yanez. Fort Bragg High School class of 1965 is awarding $1,000 to Savannah Gilchrist. Fort Bragg Kiwanis Club is offering $625 to Madison Peoria and Victoria Yanez. Fort Bragg Lions Club is offering 2 scholarships, $1,000 each, to Maya Baser and Reagan Davenport. And the Fort Bragg Lions Club Leo is awarding $500 to Kellen Quinn and $1,000 to Maricruz Rosado. Gloriana Opera Company is awarding $1,000 to Kellen Quinn. Andy and Jackie Johnston Baseball Scholarship in the amount of $500 goes to Tristan Cooper. Knights of Columbus Council 4025 is awarding 8 scholarships in the amount of $300 each to Yasel Aguayu, Alexis Carrillo, Allison Carol Edwards, Tracy Gordon, Matthew Matson, Giselle Toscano Rodriguez, Yasel Barrientos, and Victoria Yanez. Pine Timber Company is awarding $1,000 to Madison Elledge.
Mendocino Coast Chamber of Commerce, $1,000, Nathan Yanez. Mendocino Coast District Hospital Auxiliary awards 2 scholarships in the amount of $1,500 to Madison Elledge and Taylor Stormbarger. And $2,000 to Madison Peoria. And 2 $2,500 scholarships to Nathan Yanez and Kiki Yanez. Mendocino College Foundation awards Justice Nolte 2 scholarships, the Rossi for $250 and Evelyn R. Foote for $1,500. Mendocino County Deputy Sheriff's Association awards $500 to Simone Nelson. And the Ricky Del Fiorentino Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,500 to Ashley Hodala. Mendocino County Farm Bureau would like to award $2,000 to Ashley Hodala. Mendocino County Junior Livestock awards $1,000 to Nathan Yanez. Mendo Lake Credit Union, Arlene Colombini, awards $1,000 to Leslie Leal. Mendocino Forest Product Employee Dependent awards Kayla Anderson $2,500 per year, renewable for 4 years. Mendocino Study Club awards Taylor Stonebarger $1,500. John Mitchell Memorial Scholarship awards $250 to Madison Elledge. National Football Foundation and College Hall of Fame awards $1,000 to Sam Perkins. Native Daughters of the Golden West Parlor 210 would like to award $500 to Madison Peoria. And they also award the Neva Cannon Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500 to Sarah Waugh. North Coast College Access Foundation awards Ashley Eddings $1,000. Noya Women for Fisheries gives $500 each to Jasper Estes and Madison Fiore. They also award the Mike Marble Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500 to Ariana Sanchez. They also award Fort Bragg Trawlers Scholarship, $1,000 each to Ashley Hodala and Matthew Matson. The Vern Piver Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is awarded to Madison Fiore. The Portuguese Pentecost Society gives 2 scholarships in the amount of $500 each to Reagan Davenport and Adrian Woodward. Rotary International of Fort Bragg Bill McNeil Vocational Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is awarded to Savannah Gilchrist. They also award the William Shanks Art Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 to Molly Dorsey. And the Don Applegate Academic Scholarship in the amount of $2,000 each to Sam Perkins and Nathan Yanez. And they also give $3,000 each to 3 of our students, Leslie Leal, Simone Nelson, and Taylor Stonebarger. The Bill Schmidt Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500 goes to Ashley Hodala. Shoreline Writers Incorporated gives $1,000 to Ashley Hodala. Seroptimist International of Fort Bragg gives $2,000 each to Taylor Stonebarger and Kiki Yanez. Seroptimist International Vocational in the amount of $1,500 goes to Savannah Gilchrist. The Dawn and Roy Splon Foundation award $1,000 to Carla Spawns. The Mabel C. Stagner Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $2,000 each goes to Tracy Gordon and Jackie Regosa. The Virginia Stoker Memorial Scholarship. Virginia was a much-loved and longtime teacher of home economics and business in Fort Bragg. Students and staff appreciated her kindness, generosity, and support. Virginia's daughter Rhonda and grandson Dalton continue this scholarship in her memory. Virginia would be pleased to have known this recipient and delighted to help her get started in college. In the amount of $750, Julia Ravella. Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 11166 and their auxiliary award Kiki Inez $250. The Tom Ward Memorial Baseball Scholarship in the amount of $400 is awarded to Sam Perkins. And lastly, the Alice May Carita, $5,000 per year for 2 years, is awarded to Carla Spons and Kiki Inez.
Good evening, families, friends, community members. My name is Becky Walker, and I have the distinguished honor of serving as the principal at Fort Bragg High School. On behalf of everyone in the Fort Bragg Unified School District, I'd like to thank you all for joining us to celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2016. Every year, we meet in this beautiful facility, and this year, we are blessed to host our first graduation ceremony in a completed stadium with the stage now set in the center of the field. Thank you to all the members of the stadium committee who've contributed to this venue, and to all our community members who have sacrificed greatly. As we gather here together to applaud our graduates and to wish them all our best as they leave their childhood behind, we remember their times at Redwood, Dana Gray, and middle school, and we sit here tonight baffled at how quickly time passes. These young people have accomplished a milestone tonight. They are now officially adults and will face tomorrow with a different set of parameters around them. As I sat at my computer this week, I belabored over writing a graduation address that speaks to the hearts of the graduating class. While I was working on this at home, my husband encouraged me to just recycle an old speech. He assured me that no one would remember a word I said, and that no one was here to hear me. I asked him to laugh. But, I explained to my husband that each class has a unique personality, and that this class was no different. And seriously, it suddenly hit me. I turned to my husband and I said, "I got this." Yeah, it's okay, stop. But I kept saying, I got this to my husband. And if any of you know my husband, that meant nothing to him. He just nodded and kept on going. But the reason I was excited about this statement, I got this, I was excited because I got this has been the mantra of the class of 2016. Parents and teachers of all these graduates, seriously, think about the last 10 months and the number of times you've asked one of these young people a question or requested that they do something. Now think of the number of times you've heard, "I got this." Since August, anytime I spoke to a senior, the response has always been, "I got this, Mrs. Walker." When I asked students if they were done with their senior project, knowing they weren't, they still looked at me and said, "I got this, Mrs. Walker." When I asked students how they plan to pass a class or make up their extensive absences, all I heard the entire time, "I got this, Mrs. Walker, I got this." Truly, the class of 2016 will be remembered in my mind as the class with the largest number of students who got this. What's funny is that on some level, this is actually quite true. This is the largest graduating class we've had in the last 8 years. This is the first class to clear all their fees and return all their books prior to graduation practice. This is really a good accomplishment, by the way. This class holds the highest average GPA of any class we have had in the last decade, and they hold the largest percent of students walking with gold cords because of those high GPAs. In truth, they really do have this. So before I leave them, let me just address them from my heart. So ladies and gentlemen, it has been an honor and a privilege to be with you the last 4 years. And thank you for letting us be with you. I want you to just look at all these people in the stadium. Every single seat here represents a person who loves and supports you. While many of you will have future graduation ceremonies ahead of you, no single event in your life will embody the same emotional commitment that all these people bring here to you today. You've heard the saying, it takes a village to raise a child. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your village. Never ever forget the sacrifices that your family, your teachers, and community have made to get you to this point tonight. As you look ahead to your future, this is your time to find your purpose. I challenge you to discover the meaning of your life. You are on this earth for a reason. Take advantage of the opportunities before you. Define your destiny and never ever let others define that for you. Then when you're old and gray and you're looking back at your whole life, you can 100% with full certainty say, I got this. I love you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I present to you the class of 2016.
Yeah, they're first.
Kaylor Richard Sullivan. Kaylor will be attending Santa Rosa Junior College to play football. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for the love and support, and Coach Perkins for being a second father and a great role model. Sam Perkins. Sam thanks his parents, brother, family, and coaches for supporting him in his endeavors. After graduation, Sam will spend a year in Switzerland. Upon his return, he will attend UC Berkeley. Jonathan Joel Tamayo. Jonathan would like to thank his parents, Jose and Teresa Tamayo, for supporting him through everything. And he would like a shout out for his boys, Ryan and Jeff. Jonathan will be joining the Marines. Paul Foreman Jr. Paul will be attending Cal State East Bay to run track. He would like to thank his family and friends, Mom, Dad, Grandma, Grandpa, Dave, Alex, Angelica, and even Efren and Dom. I love you guys. Austin Trujillo. Austin plans to attend boot camp for the U.S. Marine Corps in July and would like to thank his family, friends, and Mrs. Larson for helping him through school. Austin Hopper. Austin would like to thank his friends and family for all the love and support, and a special thank you to his mom and girlfriend. Austin plans to attend Butte College. We love you, Austin! Tristan Cooper. Tristan will be joining the United States Marine Corps and will pursue a career in law enforcement afterward. He would like to thank his parents and all his family. Brett Giacomella. Brett would like to thank his grandparents for their help in getting him through all of school. Jorge Manuel Rivera. Jorge would like to thank his coaches, friends, FBHS staff, and his family. In the fall, Jorge will be attending the American River College. Ryan Ahumada. Ryan would like to thank Jeff Atkinson for being his mentor and supporter. He would like to thank Anna and Saul for the support. Ryan plans to be Marine Corps Infantry. Max Russell. Max thanks his amazing mother, his father and stepfather for their support throughout the years. Max is bound for Plymouth, UK to study engineering. After he came, he saw and beheld spaghetti. Tiana Orsi. Tiana will be attending Santa Rosa Junior College in the fall. Tiana wants to thank her friends and mostly her family for the endless love and support. Madison Bragg. Madison is attending Santa Rosa Junior College in the fall to pursue a bachelor's in nursing. She would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers for all their support. Congratulations, class of 2016. Madison Sierra Piori. Madison will be attending San Diego State University with a major in pre-physical therapy. She would like to thank her family, friends, and coaches for supporting her throughout the year. Carla Spons. Carla will be attending Road Community College in the fall. She would like to thank her eccentric family for being supportive and her teachers and counselors for encouraging her. Tyler Baker. Tyler plans to attend Butte Community College and to one day become a police officer. He would like to thank his mom for everything and thank you to all his friends too. Jasper Merrill Estes. Jasper will go fishing next year and wants to say thank you to his parents, coaches, and Mrs. Larson for getting him through school. Matt Earl Hodala. Matt would like to thank his family and avid family for helping him through school. He would also like to thank Ryan Amundson, his wrestling coach, for being a great coach. Darren Rexroad. Darren would like to thank all the teachers that have helped him here and his parents for always being there. Ty Sutton. Ty will be leaving for the Air Force on July 26th. He would like to thank his friends and family, especially his parents. He couldn't have done it without them. David Ray Aguirre Baez. David plans after high school are to attend the Ukiah Beauty School. He would like to thank his family and his girlfriend for always supporting him and helping him succeed and achieve his goals. Taylor Stonebarger. Taylor will be attending George Washington University in the fall. She would like to thank her family for their support and her teachers for their unwavering belief in her.
Victoria Emilia Yanez. Victoria will be attending UCLA majoring in human biology. She would like to thank her parents and family for their love. Victoria asistirá a UCLA con planes de estudiar biología humana. Le gustaría agradecerle a sus padres y familia por su amor.
Jaden Marie Gardner. Jaden plans to attend Mendocino College and become a children's nurse. She thanks her former teachers, coaches, and her amazing family for everything they've done the past 12 years. She loves you all. Riley Ball. After high school, Riley is planning to go to Butte College to major in animal science. She would like to thank her friends, family, and teachers for supporting her through this stressful year. Jessica Macklin. Jessica will be attending Santa Rosa Junior College to pursue a career in emergency response. She would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers for all their support. Congrats, class of 2016. Reagan Marie Davenport. Reagan will be moving to Santa Rosa to pursue cosmetology. She would like to thank her mom and dad for all of their love and support over the years. She loves you. Maya Jacqueline Baser. Maya plans to attend Mendocino College in the fall. She would like to thank her family, friends, and the FBHS staff for all the love, support, memories, and laughs throughout high school. She loves you all. Ricardo Cazares. Ricardo will be attending college soon and would like to thank his parents for their advice and support. He also wants to thank Mike and Janet Meacham for their support. Harley Lillyberg. Harley would like to thank her mom, dad, and grandparents for all the support throughout the years, and Sam for loving her and their son unconditionally. Good luck, class of 2016. Brooke Ann Hansen. Brooke will be attending Santa Rosa Junior College in the fall, majoring in nursing. She would like to thank her family and friends for all their love and support. Eduardo Moran. Eduardo would like to thank all his comrades for an amazing 4 years of high school.
Ariana Sanchez. She would like to thank her coaches and teammates for the unforgettable memories throughout the season. También quiere agradecer a su mamá y a su hermana por siempre darle de comer. Las quiere mucho.
Kadu Arthur Whitlock. After high school, Kadu is planning to go to CAL FIRE or into the military. He would like to thank his friends and family and everyone who has been supporting him. Madison Elledge. Madison plans to attend Chico State and major in nursing. She would like to thank her family, friends, and boyfriend for their unconditional love and support throughout the years. Cheyenne